welcome back. You're still watching Market Sense right here on ET. Now let's touch base with V.P Nandakumar, who's MD and CEO of Manappuram Finance. Mr. Nandakumar, it's good to have you on the show. Thanks very much for taking out the time. Let's talk about your numbers. The Q1 earnings were in line. The stock is down 8%. What can you say about the future outlook of the business that can reassure investors that growth will be intact?
Yeah, the results were lukewarm because of the demand impact. Our customers from the bottom of the pyramid, they were badly affected because of the demand. It was the reason for the lukewarm performance. But things started improving. In gold loan, the business started growing, even though it is at a slow pace, it started growing. I think it will catch up very soon, and what we expect is a minimum 10% growth during the current year from now. In the MFI business, the collection post December is almost 100%. So we have provided and we have been more conservative than the regulatory requirement. I hope with the provisions already made, with this provision, I think it will be over. In the coming quarters, it will be better. Regarding other business, we are growing as planned, and we expect housing finance as well as vehicle finance to grow as planned. So by the end of the year, I expect a consolidated growth on the consolidated portfolio growth of around 10 to 15% growth is expected. Then the next 3 quarters will be better. This is our assumption.
Okay. And how much better? What would that mean also for your asset quality, where I think there has been some concern? Gross NPAs have risen quarter on quarter to close to 7%.
No, the gold loan GNPA is slightly over 1% only. In microfinance, whatever has to be provided, it has been already provided for. So I don't think there will be an additional provisioning for microfinance. In the other businesses are small, but and they are doing reasonably well. And I hope the portfolio will grow to a reasonable size by the year end.
And when you say reasonable size, what would be your own benchmark there for the gold portfolio?
Yeah, commercial vehicle as well as housing finance, both of them may grow to a size of around 1,500 crores. Gold loan, we expect a growth of around 10 to 12%. In microfinance, we started growing. Our expectation is to reach a size of around 2,500 crores.
Right. Could you also highlight, in terms of expanding the AUM, what's the projection there like? Your gold loan AUM was down 3.5%, and I think AUMs for the microfinance business jumped up quite a bit to close to about 2,000 crores.
Yeah, see, gold loan I have already told about that. We expect a growth of 10 to 12% during the current year. A commercial vehicle as well as the housing finance will reach a size of 1,500 crores. It will almost double. And microfinance will reach a size of around 2,500 crores. All
right. Thanks very much, Mr. Nandakumar, for joining us with a quick review of your earnings. We wish you all the best for the future. A muted quarter, something the market has not quite fancied. I think the high provisioning has got the market a bit concerned. PAT was up 26%. Net interest income was flat. Their gold business was okay. The microfinance business saw some concern on the loss front as well as the gross NPA rising. Remember, it's also the market mood being a bit nervous, so to speak, which is why the stock has also plummeted 8%, despite numbers looking okay. Let's get in strategies.